What's going on, everyone? Juice Bags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. Oh, I procrastinated once again, y'all. I got Big Game Hunter, so gotta kill 150 mini-bosses, and I was just playing a lot of other things over the weekend, and did not get this one done. So normally, my go-to here is to go to Chaos 8, Demon's Lair, and just AFK and let it run. And that completes it. However, we're coming down close to the wire, and every single time I do one of these videos, particularly with this weekly, everyone's always telling me in the comments to just go to a low-level Lost Temple in Onslaught. So any floor 4, I am at floor 64. You got to make sure that you're at the six wave map with the boss wave at the end, and that's going to give us tons and tons of mini bosses. I just it's low level content, so I just spammed around a bunch of trees, threw a few Nimbus in here and there as well, and we're going to see what we can do. Now I think I'm actually probably going to get to 150 just by the time the Omega wave ends. However, we've always got the option to just go ahead and sell off defenses after the Omega wave is like halfway run, and then replay from wave and run it again. So that's just going to give us tons and tons of bosses, depending on how many we need. So I will keep an eye on what's available there as far as how many I have left. I think I'll probably be fine, but I do want to put that in there just in case. What do we got here? Healers. We do have some little range goblins. Let's go ahead and just go with a 3-node one since it doesn't really matter. Just trying to get a little extra range on my trees here. And then what? We can throw down just a couple of this. Just let it fly there. So, I mean, we're going to get bosses between now and the Omega Wave, of course. We're at 91 right now, but let's see how many are available in the Omega Wave. Now, the number of mini-bosses, of course, you get during Wave 6, the difficulty doesn't matter. So you can go to any difficulty you want as long as you have that boss wave. You're going to get the same number of mini-bosses regardless. Floor 64, floor 164, it just doesn't really matter. You're going to get the same numbers. So let's just kind of play it and see how it goes here. We did get, we're going to crack 100 here, I think, by the end of the wave. Yeah, Thork should be number 100. Let's let these assassins die off in the trees and see if this one gets it. I'm unsure of how many this one is, but clearly it's the best strategy. Normally when I do the weekly challenge videos, it's usually always about how to AFK it. How to just let it run and get it complete without actually playing. But you can get these done pretty quick, and like this particular one, just going and failing, like Wave 6 will no doubt have a roller lane. So the rollers will be alive for a little while. I can just go sell off all the defenses in the roller lane, and boom, GG, we're set, right? Let's see. How do we... This one, we can just go right for the face here. We do have some javelin throwers, so we'll give a little bait in there. And what? Well, I mean, we can I'm gonna do anything. 464. Not exactly going to be crazy engaging content. We're just trying to get our weekly done. In fact, I'm just for full lazy mode. Get a little bit more range with that range pylon there. And let's just let it fly. I think we'll probably be fine. Yeah, everything's just dying right at the spawn, so easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's the benefit of going back, of course. You can still AFK it pretty much. You will have to pay attention during the boss wave. That way you know whether or not you need to throw the match and replay from wave. But besides that, you can go into, one of these easier difficulties and kind of let it run. So, Yeah, wave 64 is going to get it for me. Now, when I rolled into the map, yeah, see, I'm up to 110 already, so I'll be fine just with the one the one boss wave. But when I rolled into here, I had like 67 or 70. I can't remember the number. I think it was like 67 or 70 mini bosses, or somewhere right around there. But we're definitely getting good progress done on them here now, and hell, we may even have this thing. Well, we're not going to have it done before the boss wave gets here, but it is going to be cutting it close. So I am going to go ahead and fail the wave 6 just so I can show you all what you would need to do. For anyone, you know, I mean, obviously it's pretty easy to fail. You don't need a tutorial for failing lanes or failing maps. But if you did go back to an easier difficulty, you're going to just have to pay attention, as you may accidentally just kill everything. So what do we got? Let's just throw... We got trees up top already, but let's just go ahead and throw some more trees in. And we'll give them a reflect beam as well. And then we'll just throw a couple of unbuffed Nimbus back here, just to have a little something there. And let it fly here. Wave number 5. So we're just about there. I'm at 124. Yeah, we're going to be like over 130 on wave 5. So I will have no problem getting my weekly done here, just from doing this one. But like I said, I am going to fail it on purpose just to show anyone who might be unsure of how to fail. If you're unsure of how to fail a map, you probably don't need any tutorial video. But I'll show you what I'm getting at anyway. It's going to have to be the roller, as everything else is just going to get wrecked right away. What we got going on with the captain? Or that was just a bug. Just a visual bug. His health bar wasn't leaving the screen. Wow, man. There's a good few mini-bosses on this map. Not including the boss wave. There's still just tons of them. All right, and here we go. So let's see what we've got. We got no rollers. What the heck? There really no rollers? That's crazy. No rollers at all. All right, so I think the thing to do... Well, we're going to have to pick a lane to just let fail. What we're going to have to do. Now, we've got Nimbus up here for those. I think the easiest one is going to be this Berserker lane. And even so, the Nimbus could end up posing a problem. So let's just do this. We'll choose this as our failure lane. This is just going to wreck. Or Nimbus is going to ruin all this here. So why don't we do this? What do we have here? We got Tuskars here, so we can just spawn camp with some trees here. That should keep those Zerks out of the deal. Yeah, we should be fine there. So we've got a Geode and 3 Super Zerkers. So what we want to do is kill 2 of the Super Zerkers and just let the last one roll out, and that should give time for everything else on the map to die off. But let's go ahead and check it out here. Super Zerker number 1. And let's check out... Yeah, see, we're going to be done in no time here. Here's Zerk 2 and the Geode. So we want to let the last Zerker come through. So let's just run away. We don't want to accidentally pet kill it or anything like that. Let's just let it on through. Then that will get me my replay from Wave. Which, if I hadn't completed the weekly, that would get me, you know, a whole shitload of more bosses. So that is definitely the way to do it. I think if you do that from 0 completion on your weekly, I think it will probably only take maybe two fails and replay from waves to get to 150. It'll be close to that for sure. Maybe 3, but it is going to be quicker. Normally for that one, I would, like I said, I would sit in Chaos 8 Demon's Lair and just go AFK and let it run. And by doing that, it's going to take like 30-40 minutes to get done normally. It has to be on Chaos 8 because the enemies there do count as mini bosses. And it's just going to take a while to run. Doing it like this, you got, well, how many do we even have here? Looks like we got 34 mini bosses on this one. So, including running the normal wave, I think, what, 3 to 4? Or maybe run it and do 3 fails to get it done? I think might do it. But we'll just go ahead and clear this one. Might as well at least pick up those crafting materials here for running the floor. Not gonna bother rebuilding anything. Just let everything die. We got one more Zerker here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, there's the last Zerker. So, nice, definitely a very nice selection of enemies. That's a lot of mini-bosses, you know? So, that will get it as far as completing that big hunter weekly. The next time I get that one, I will come in and try this starting at 0 just to see how long it does take overall, but I think it would be pretty quick. Obviously, it would only be semi-AFK, as you are going to have to pay attention during the boss wave. However, you know, Demon's Lair, you get that full AFK experience. Here, it would definitely just be some semi-action. But anyway, got it done. The weekly's reset here in what, like, just several hours from the recording of this video. So, yeah, got it done right in the nick of time. But thanks a ton for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy, y'all.